In last video, we completed modeling of first part, that is main body. In this video, we will do the modeling of second part, that is cabin. First, go to bottom left corner, click on the upside arrow. You can now see plus icon. After clicking on it, you will see Create Part Studio. Once you choose Create Part Studio, a part will be created for you. The default name for the Part Studio is Part Studio 1. You can rename it just by clicking on the three dots and then clicking on rename. So I will rename it as cabin. Now let's start the modeling. To start the sketch, I am choosing right plane. Then I'll be draw a sketch like this using sketch tools. Here are the sketch tools. To save the sketch, I have clicked on the check button and now I can see that the sketch is ready. To make the sketch into 3D geometry, I will choose Extrude feature. In features, first feature is Extrude feature. The depth of the feature that I'll be giving is 980 mm. And I will keep it as symmetric about the sketch plane. First I will select the face to be extruded. Then the depth I will be giving is 980 mm. And I will keep it symmetric. Now you can see the extrude is done. Click the check button. It's time to create our next sketch. Once again, I will use a right face for making sketch. From the sketch tools, I am going to make use of the use tool. I will just select the edges of this face, and after that all the edges will be get constructed into this sketch. Next, I will use the offset tool and will simply make offsets of all the drawn edges 40 mm inside. Then I will make these points coincident to get a closed region. I will click checkbox and save the sketch number 2. So if I want to remove this region inside the sketch, so I will have to select Extrude Remove feature. The default setting in Extrude is Extrude Add, so I will switch it to Extrude Remove. Let's make this remove through all so that no material will left to remove. Make the end type as through all. Select the closed region that we want to remove. As you can see, every part inside the material got removed as I have selected the face. Click the check button to save this Extrude Remove. It is time to create the third sketch, so go to the top face and start sketching. Choose the Use tool and select entire face, that is every edges of the face. The face edges will be drawn once I choose the Use tool and apply it on the edges. Similar to the sketch number 2, here also we are making the offset of every edge by 40 mm inside. Similar to extrude of the sketch number 2, here also choose Extrude Remove, but do not make it through all, just keep it blind. From the features, choose Extrude, switch to Extrude Remove, just keep it blind, and here we want to remove only 40 mm of the material. So make it 40 mm depth and select this face. You see, if we have selected through all, then the material at the bottom will also have been removed. So we have just kept it 40 mm with considering this in our mind. Doing this will complete our extrusion. Now we will create sketch 4. For that purpose, select right plane to sketch. And draw a corner point rectangle as I am drawing. After that, use Extrude Remove tool by selecting the face of sketch 5, keep it blind. And give the depth as 900 mm but it should be symmetric about the right plane. Now go to front plane and select the face for sketching next sketch. Draw a rectangle as I am doing. Use Extrude Remove feature for the face of sketch 5. And give a depth of 30 mm in opposite direction. In order to draw our next sketch, select the face of Extrude 1 on the right hand side view and draw the sketch by using the Use tool. Now we will extrude the face of sketch 6 up to 10 mm in opposite direction, that is inside direction. It is time to draw sketch 7. Here we have to select face of Extrude 1 as our sketch plane. We will draw a square of 50 mm sides. The square is at a distance of 50 mm from both the edges. Select the region enclosed by this square and make it extrude remove by 10 mm in opposite direction. Now I will create patterns of this, that is extrude of sketch number 7 by means of a linear pattern. For that purpose, go to features and choose linear pattern. Convert the pattern type into feature pattern. Select Extrude 7 as a feature to pattern. As we want to make the patterns on vertical directions, so select vertical edge as direction. Then specify the distance between consecutive patterns. I am keeping it as 100 mm intentionally so that keeping it in mind that the sides of square are 50 mm and I am keeping 50 mm clearance between the consecutive squares. Change the direction in opposite direction Give the instant count as 10 and apply per instant. There is no need to change the direction as the pattern is been created already. I will create patterns on another direction also. For that, I am selecting second direction. This is my second direction and I want the distance as 100 mm and instances 10. Here I can see now the patterns are created. So I will simply exit linear pattern 1. Here you can see that the squares are disturbing some part of our design, that is they are overlapping with the edges of the cabin. So we will fill material into these places in order to make a better design. For that, once again we will select the right face and draw a sketch. Note that I am selecting right face and not right plane. Once again, draw the squares into our sketch by means of use tool. Now we are done with sketch 8. Simply exit the sketch. Fill the material using Extrude add feature up to 10 mm in inside direction. I want to make the similar design on the left side. There is a feature called mirror. We will use it here. Convert mirror type into the feature mirror. The default setting in mirror is mirror type as part mirror. We are converting it into feature mirror. Select Extrude 6, Extrude 7 and linear pattern 1 and Extrude 8 as the features to mirror. And mirror them about the right plane. Here you can see that the same design is created on the left side. For next sketch, I will choose this face as my sketch plane, and I am using the use tool for drawing the edges that are already created before. I will extrude it by 25 mm in vertically upward direction. For that, I will change the direction of extrude and I will make it extrude add. The extrude is now complete. We can exit extrude 9. To sketch number 10, select the top face and draw a rectangle whose sides are at a distance of 10 mm offset from the edges of face of extrude 3. Go to Extrude Remove feature and remove the region inside the rectangle. Once again, we choose face of Extrude 3 as our sketch plane. Now we will draw edges by using the use tool. We will then select the sketch and extrude it by height of 5 mm. Note that we will keep it as new to get a different color. As soon as we made it new, it is seen that a new part is generated. In the menu ahead of part 2, we can change its appearance. I will choose the appearance as R61, G85, B197 and Alpha 165. Now you can see that the color has been changed. We will be creating a plane. For that, go to the features and select plane. It will ask for the entities from where you want the plane to be offset. So I will select the right face as my entities from where I want the plane to be offset. At a distance of 25 mm inside, I will create a plane. So I will switch the direction and I can see that a plane is created. Plane 1 is our next sketch plane. In this sketch, I will require one edge of the face which can be drawn by means of use command. We will create a rectangle by using lines. The length and the width of this rectangle are 230 mm and 60 mm respectively. And the distance from the top vertex of the constructed edge is 320 mm. Note that the distance is distance on the inclined plane and not on the vertical line. At last, I will give fillet at the two vertices of this rectangle of 30 mm radius. We will take a reference of some of the points and draw a sketch on the face of Extrude 1, that is on this face. For that purpose, select the endpoints of the rectangle and use them in the sketch. Draw circles of diameter 14 mm through these points. In this way, we completed sketch 13. Here, we will be using sweep tool, for which we need both sketch number 12 and sketch number 13. As soon as you go to sweep, it will ask for faces and sketch regions to sweep, in which we choose any one of the circle from sketch number 13. Then it will ask for sweep path. For that purpose, we are choosing the part of sketch 12 which is emerging from the circle. Once we have choose close path, we are done with sweep and we can exit sweep. Now I want to mirror the sweep feature. For that purpose, I will go to features and select mirror. The default setting is part mirror. I will switch to feature mirror. Then it asks for the feature to mirror. So I will choose the sweep feature to mirror. Next, it asks for mirror plane. So I will simply choose the right plane as a mirror plane. And you can see that the sweep is mirrored. Let's now create a hole for a pin. For that purpose, once again select a right face and on the right face draw a circle. The diameter of the circle is 20 millimeters. And it is at a distance 25 millimeter from the vertex on the left side. And the distance from the top edge is 50 millimeters. Now the circle is completely defined and we can make the extrusion from the hole. For that, go to Feature, select Extrude Remove. Select the region inside circle and make the end type as through all so that entire material will get removed. Remember to make change from add to remove. Now you can see that the hole is been created. Similar to part 2, I will change the appearance of part 1. I will change RG and B to 165. And now you can see that our cabin is ready.